OMG. My intention was to continue with the children today, and I really have to do that. But there's so much I want to talk about today, which is current and almost as important that I don't know what I should do. Maybe 2 videos like yesterday, but yesterday was quiet and I had little to no interruptions. But today is a wild day. I had to go and get some groceries. I have a very important meeting at 11 o'clock. And then this afternoon I went and fed the dogs because I couldn't do it this morning because it was raining. So basically there goes my day. So let's not waste any more time and get going. I watched a couple of clips of King Charles and Camilla in Italy, and unlike others who are saying that he looks good, energetic and healthy considering his condition, I'm afraid I do not agree. There are behaviors which I noticed in the Queen, which I'm now noticing in him, and almost, I don't know how to explain it, but it's almost like a childlike silliness. Now, I showed 2 videos to a friend in the medical profession. Now, she's not in oncology, but she noticed and saw exactly what I saw and said exactly what someone else said to me about, I would say, a week, 2 weeks ago. I think I mentioned it in a video, so I'm not sure exactly which one or whether it was a week or 2 weeks ago. But anyway, cancer treatments over a long period of time can cause cancer brain. It can mimic Parkinson's, it can cause memory loss, particularly short-term memory loss, it can cause a stammer which you did not have before, etc., etc. Now, it's mostly temporary, but can be permanent. According to a very good source, Charles is also suffering from severe mood swings. 1 minute he's very funny and playful, and the next he is short-tempered, rude and angry. And on this particular trip, he displayed these highs and lows even more than usual. Again, my friend in the medical profession told me that this is very normal. It is so normal that it is even expected during the cancer journey. Usually, healthcare professionals would try to assist by advising on a healthy diet, which could help stabilize the mood, and perhaps suggest that a person see a therapist to help with anxiety, anger, frustration, and the whole other range of moods and emotions during the course of the ailment and treatment. So it's not all bad, maybe difficult for those around him, but at least these flare-ups of anger and frustration does not point to anything ominous. Anyway, there were some stunning photographs taken, just absolutely marvelous. Who knows, I may win the lottery today, and I can tell you that if I'm ever that lucky, my first holiday will be to Italy with a fantastic camera. Okay, now moving on to Harry. I'm just absolutely stunned. Just without words. For once, Harry is leaving me speechless. I did not listen to the hearing yesterday because I do not have 6 hours in my day where I can just sit and listen to shit. But a subscriber gave me a bit of a breakdown of what was said. She could not watch the entire thing herself either. But what she got and what I got from what she told me is that this is again a moan fest by Harry, with the same issue he had since he was born. The William got the extra sausage syndrome, or the "my brother got the bigger bedroom" syndrome. Harry wants what Harry wants, but he wants it all for free. He does not want to work for it or earn it. He does not want to be a prince, doesn't like Britain, but he still wants all the titles and all the royal protection. It just does not make sense, and I truly cannot understand why the courts are actually allowing this to continue. It has already cost the British public £500,000. Harry appears to be one of those people who think if they carry on and on and on and on, people will eventually give up, shut up, and give him what he wants. The second part of the hearing today will be closed, so we are not going to know what was said. The judge also said that he likely will not give his verdict straight away either. Well, folks, I don't know. Harry should not get his royal protection back. But when the judge says he will not give his verdict straight away, I'm always wondering whether he's waiting to see who will make the best offer. So I'm not going to make a prediction at all. I think that the judge may very well rule in Harry's favour, but that is just me. Let's wait and see. Now, guys, do you know what polylingual is? It refers to someone who speaks fluent shit. Well, Meghan Markle is indeed very proficient in polylingual. The Times calls it Meghan's vapid lessons in self-love. The podcast was given just 1 star by the Times, and James Marriott said he was seized by an urge to beat his head against a wall. He also wrote that, predictably, she has nothing to say about things like logistics, management techniques, and supply chain issues. He also calls Meghan's business and podcast the corporate equivalent of a Mary Antoinette's dairy farm, a pleasant game of make-believe for an idle rich woman. The Irish Times called the podcast an ego-fluffing conversation underlining the culture gap between the United States and Ireland. Australia's Nine Honey said that the first episode didn't actually contain any revelatory information. Olivera of Nine Honey said the prerequisites for appearing on Meghan's show are that they need to be friends and should praise Meghan where possible. Benyon also called it an echo chamber. Sarah Carson of one of the other papers called Meghan's podcast as 45 minutes of platitudes, and on it goes. I have not seen one positive review at all. Anyway, I have no idea what Meghan was thinking making this particular podcast. Her previous moralistic bullshit did not go far. So I wonder whether Meghan is so dumb that she thought, or she still thinks, that it will go any better in the future if she continues like this. Anyway, guys, I'll be back as soon as possible, and we will pick up our previous story or information or stream of thought, whatever you want to call it. Okay, so until we meet again on the next one, please take good care of yourselves. Bye.